Hey guys, welcome to the R&R podcast. I'm Asa, and with me today we got Abel.
Yo.
Yeah, got Amir.
What's up, y'all?
And of course we got Nick.
Hey.
All right. So first things first, I wanted each of us to just get like a full, just like 1 minute of just like a rant or whatever we wanted to say. Any of y'all want to go first?
I mean, I can go first.
All right, Nick, give it to us.
I just want to shout out Flying Lotus. I think that man's a genius. Cosmogramma is a work of art, a masterpiece. You're Dead is also a work of art, a masterpiece. I want to thank James Blake and Thundercat for making me a little happier this week, listening to their music. I've also been playing a lot of chess this week. Kind of lame, but you know, it made me happy. So thank you to those artists and the boring chess games that I've played this week. It's got me through it.
All right, cool. I'll go next. This is going to be a little weird, but if you know me, then you know how I feel about this. I really think that guys should stop being afraid of tall women. I think tall women are amazing. The whole reason that you guys are short in the first place is because your dad was scared to be with a tall woman because it made him feel emasculated, and he's a big pussy. So in order for that feeling to not be going down generations, I highly encourage you to be with women that are tall. And yeah, that's my rant.
Cool.
Bill, Amir.
All right. Okay, all right. Go ahead.
Something I noticed recently, women's rapping really turns me on.
Be careful.
Really turns me on. I don't know what it is, but when women talk this shit, like the same shit we talk, big chain, getting money, you can't fuck with me. I'm like, you're right, and you can slut me out. You're 100% right, and you deserve to bust my doonies down. So I don't know if anyone else feels that way. Women's rap, it gets me ready.
Agreed.
Yes. I mean, if you say like, I don't know, the same shit, then that's kind of a turn off. But like, if you say that shit creatively, you got my panties in a bunch.
You don't want to fuck JT?
I didn't say that at all, man.
Oh, okay.
Don't put those lies out there, man. Okay. All right, I'll go for my rant. Stop shooting invisible shots. You know, men, women. I don't. This dumb shit. Like, well, I feel some way about somebody, and I shoot a shot, and then delete it like an hour or a couple minutes later. Yo, bitch. Yo, fucking bitch. You don't actually feel that way. Stop playing with niggas. And this goes for both genders. I don't give a fuck who you are. Anybody on the spectrum, stop being a pussy. If you feel a way about somebody, say that shit. Speak it. I've dealt with this too many fucking times. Just die if you don't want to.
Like subtweeting?
Hell yeah. All of that stuff. Any of that.
Right.
Even in person, just like kind of half-hearted, showing signs that you like somebody, but not really. Fuck that dumb shit, man. So stupid.
People gotta stop being coded. Just say
exactly, man. Yeah, just say how you feel. And if they don't feel that way, then fuck them.
Yeah. Move on.
All right, y'all. Well, let's get into our first topic. When to go back into talking about the NBA. The first thing I open up with is that the James Harden and Ben Simmons trade. It seems like it's going to happen. People are saying that the Sixers have requested it, and players haven't spoken out against it, or neither franchise has either spoken out against the trade rumors. So. As much as I don't want it to happen, I think it's kind of pretty much in the bag right now. At least the trade for James Harden. I don't know if it's definitely going to be Ben Simmons and James Harden, but it's really looking that way.
I don't think they're getting rid of Simmons.
No, I don't want them to. But
that's the only thing they could get rid of, right? I mean, like that's it. Or am I wrong on that?
Who, the Sixers?
Yeah.
I mean, because the Rockets don't want Embiid.
No.
Yeah, they wouldn't.
Why wouldn't they?
Why wouldn't the Rockets want Embiid?
Yeah.
They already have a center.
They already have two. Like I know DeMarcus Cousins is injury prone, but like
Yeah, but
Cousins
Embiid is a top 20 player, and Christian Wood and DeMarcus Cousins aren't even close to that.
I mean, they're not, but like what are you gonna get out of Embiid? Like you're gonna get some bad knees and inconsistent play. I mean, when he's healthy, he's like top 10. Like when he's healthy, he plays like a top 10 player, but that's when he's healthy.
Yeah, Ben Simmons is the more reliable in regards to injuries. He also Ben Simmons can't play with James Harden, so it wouldn't make sense for the Sixers to trade Joel Embiid for him.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, if Houston doesn't trade for Ben Simmons, I don't see them getting a better trade package anywhere else. I feel like that's really the best chance they got to get their money's worth for James Harden.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I would love for Harden to be here and for like Joel Simmons and all, but it's impossible, you know.
You like flaky stars?
Who like Harden?
Yeah, man.
I don't like Harden, but like, yeah. See, that's another thing too. Like, the dude doesn't show up to play, man. So like,
he's not a top 5 player to me.
He's not like in the regular season. I think is regular season definitely a top 5 player.
He's really durable. He's really durable.
Yeah, he's super durable.
He's just
that's not what they say though. They say he's so durable in the regular season, he make it to the playoffs. Now he's tired. You know?
I don't know if it's him being tired or if it's just defense is keying in on him. It might be him being tired though, because sometimes he just misses shots that he usually makes.
No, it is tired. Do you guys remember that like stretch, before COVID happened, where like Harden was playing horribly, like Westbrook was basically carrying the team. Like,
yeah, I remember that.
It was just weird. Like he wasn't hurt. Nothing really bad happened. He was just playing bad.
Did y'all see how fat he looks?
Yeah,
bro. Like I saw people comparing pictures of him all week. The dude's a shapeshifter, man.
Like in the beginning of last season, he was real thin.
Mm-hmm.
He completely changed his body. Now he looks like out of shape and overweight.
Yeah, man. They said when when Luka Doncic was on the court, they're like, "Oh man, they put Drewski in a jersey." Like,
Luka got bigger.
Luka looks the same. He's always been a little tubby, you know.
He's not even chubby. He's just not. It's not defined.
No, like I said, not chubby, like tubby. Like he just has a little something. Like it's nothing. Like he just looks like a normal dude. He doesn't look like an NBA player to me. You know?
Yeah, he's like big all around, so it's not really bad. Harden gets all that shit in his gut, like it's all in his stomach, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's on his upper body. His legs are still extremely skinny.
Yeah, it's like, and then like he has like big, like the only thing he works out is his arms. I think his arms and his chest. That's it. Like he doesn't work out anything else.
Probably.
I mean, he definitely does work on other things, but I think he focuses on those more often than not. But all right, yeah. So I really don't know about the Ben Simmons situation. I hope it goes in a way that I don't know. I hope we keep Ben. But another thing I wanted to dive into.
I gotta say this though. I gotta say one thing about Ben Simmons.
Yeah,
this nigga, I love him, but he's a fucking bitch, man.
He is.
That's what I said last episode,
bro.
We didn't disagree with you.
Yo, it's like, how do you be in the NBA how do you play in the NBA for 3 years and you play the same that you played 3 years ago? The only thing that's better is his defense, and I could argue he was that good of a defender then. He just didn't try at all. Now he tries more, so it's like, oh yeah, great defender. But I'm like, the man plays exactly the same.
I think he just got more experience on defense, you know.
Yeah, that too.
Because like a lot of defense is a lot of effort, but it's also like just experience. Now he's like, he's perfectly built for defense. You know, his size, his athleticism. Like
he's won regular season games off of defense. Like they're down 4 or 6, and then he gets 2 steals, and then it just fast break and leads the team to a victory. Like I've watched those games, so it's like I see he's a difference maker, just not offensively, at least with the ball in his hands.
Well, with the ball in his hand, because he creates offense. You know?
Yeah, but it's predictable, man. It doesn't win much.
I mean, I feel like I feel like that I'm really under the impression that if you build a team around Simmons, like that team would be a lot better. You know, like remember when I think it was his rookie year when they went to the playoffs and like Embiid was out, and then it was just Simmons and a bunch of like Euro
Marco
players like
Bellinelli, Dario Saric,
yeah,
Ilyas Olier.
bro, he was balling, man. That was his squad. Like it was, I loved watching that because it was
That's it
literally
right
just
there.
dense. Like, yeah,
I was just gonna say that's the issue right there. Like Embiid and Simmons can't be on the floor at the same time, or they can't be in the same game. Like they just don't work. Simmons plays, like a bitch when Embiid's there because he thinks that somehow he can rely on Embiid to get points and to be tougher.
Yeah.
So I think that's the issue.
To be fair, and it will be nice to see them get at least 1 year with a coach who's not the worst coach in the league.
Yes,
You think it was the worst one, or are you just exaggerating?
bro.
He was in the bottom half. He's one of the worst coaches.
Yo, how many other coaches will like lose a playoff series in a sweep and then say, "I did not use this roster to the best of my ability"? Like he said it himself. I couldn't even get the best out of this group, man. I'm not good.
When a reporter asked him if he would ever play 5 out around Joel Embiid, like to actually space the floor with him, he said no, like it was silly.
Yeah,
because he likes to do two towers stuff, like in San Antonio when he had Tim Duncan and David Robinson, but he doesn't have Tim Duncan and David Robinson.
Exactly.
So. He's been around the game too long to be that damn stupid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, I think he's been around the game so long he is that stupid. Because he coached for that Spurs team with the David Robinson and Tim Duncan. He was on the bench for them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
damn! Yeah,
so
he'll get another job.
I got another question for y'all. Who do you think is the who do you think out of like LaMelo or Cole Anthony will have a better rookie year?
LaMelo and who?
Cole Anthony, the point guard that Orlando drafted.
I don't know.
Yeah,
what about Markelle Fultz?
Bro, I'm talking about 2 rookies. I'm not talking about Markelle.
No, I mean for like Cole Anthony, because is he the starting point guard? I thought Markelle Fultz was.
I don't know, honestly. Like the way like Orlando needs offense, and the way that Cole Anthony has been playing, he's been providing like some actual scoring. So
Steve Clifford's a defensive coach, though. I think he values that more.
I mean, he does. He is a defensive-minded coach, but like
he started James Ennis over Terrence Ross.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I think maybe if Jonathan Isaac was there, maybe they'd probably start Cole Anthony because like Jonathan Isaac's just that impactful on defense.
Yeah,
you know. But I don't know. I don't know. I like Cole Anthony a lot. I hope that he gets. I hope he gets a lot of tick.
I think LaMelo's going to win Rookie of the Year.
Really?
Yeah,
I could see that happening.
I could see him having like
the ball in his hands all the time. He's going to be really exciting, and the voters are going to. He's probably going to be like a media darling and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he's definitely. I mean, the media's favorite.
Yeah, already he gets all the press.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Those passes are sexy, man. Don't doubt it.
Was that when he did the bounce pass like full court? Was it that crazy? Like I saw it, I was like, it's okay. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like the one that he like was like behind the half court line. He threw it to the free throw line. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Every somewhat decent thing that he does is going to get some attention.
Yeah. Because like those passes he's been doing, they're nothing that we ain't never seen before. But you're right. Just because it's him, it's gonna.
Well, he's a rookie. It's not those are passes you typically see rookies make.
No, not at all. I mean,
who's he like 19? He's really young.
Yeah,
there's a lot of upside.
He does have a lot of upside. Although I do think it's going to take some time though before that upside is like shown. I can't see him winning Rookie of the Year, not because he doesn't have the talent or potential. It's just because like I think he just needs to play more games. I could kind of see him having maybe like a Trae Young type of year, where like the first half of his rookie season it was kind of trash, but the second half like he was doing really good.
Yeah, but wasn't Trae Young in the same rookie class as Luka, and that's why he didn't win it?
Yeah.
LaMelo doesn't really have good.
No, I'm not. I wasn't saying that. I was just comparing that one part about his rookie season being rough at first, but him being able to adjust. I was comparing the whole.
That's why I think he'll win Rookie of the Year. He's going to have the most touches out of all those rookies.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know. I hope. Yeah, I can't see any other rookie maybe winning Rookie of the Year. Like maybe Opie Toppin, but I haven't seen
the one in Detroit?
Yeah, that's the thing. He won't get, especially with Tom Thibodeau.
No,
because he's a defensive coach, and like Obi sucks on defense. Like
who's the rookie? Who's the rookie in Detroit? Is that Killian Hayes?
Yeah, bro. He's a project player though.
You never know. Diamond in the rough.
No, I'm saying like he's a project player. Like he definitely will be good, but like not right now.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah, definitely eventually. So yeah, that's it for now.
Should we talk about the Jerry West situation?
What happened with Jerry West?
Ooh.
I don't even know what went on with Jerry West.
Like the whole Clippers situation. Not Jerry West. Shit, what's his name?
Talking about
Steve Ballmer.
Yeah, Steve Ballmer.
He was they broke the collective bargaining agreement with or allegedly broke the collective. Right? Yeah, because they were offering him and his uncle more incentives, like a house like outside of LA, money, like a helicopter, a bunch of shit that like goes against the collective bargaining agreement for the NBA. And I don't know if any of that stuff was confirmed, but it was like the Jerry West phone call where he was like talking down on the Laker organization and saying like Kawhi wouldn't go there. He'd be the what'd he say? He'd be the best player on that team. He says some shit.
Yeah, so I think Jerry West was involved like in the free agency recruiting of Kawhi, and there is some indirect contact in some offers made. I think there was like a $2.5 million offer made if they can get Kawhi to the Clippers, and like that's where that contact, that sort of communication is where they broke the agreement. So they could get fined. They could get fined like $10 million and lose some draft picks over that.
Damn.
They don't have any draft picks.
Yeah, exactly. So they're gonna be screwed, man.
Yeah.
They better win a chip.
I feel like that happens all the time, though. They must have just been sloppy.
Probably.
It seemed like one of those things that happens like all the time, but they just like messed up. Like they weren't careful enough.
Damn. What do you guys think about Gobert's contract? Apparently, he's like the highest paid center of all time.
He got a Supermax?
Huh?
They gave him the Supermax?
I'm pretty sure they gave him the Supermax, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was today.
No, they didn't give him.
Is he really the highest paid center of all time?
Like, I'm pretty sure they offered that to him.
Oh my God.
They offered him a regular max contract, and he turned it down and asked for a Supermax.
Oh, yeah? I thought he got that.
There's no fucking way they gave his ass a Supermax.
I know it was like 200, above 200 mil.
Yeah, bro.
He's agreed to a 5-year, $205 million extension with the Jazz.
Oh, okay, never mind.
That's a lot, though.
That's still a lot of money. Yeah.
5 years, $205 million.
200. Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know if Gobert is worth that. Like, I know he does so good. Like, he does real good for them on defense, but like in the playoffs, he always struggles. And then, like in the West, what are you gonna do against Jokic? Jokic is balling on him last playoff.
Yeah, he was. He couldn't really guard Gobert. Like when Gobert could score, but Gobert couldn't do shit to Jokic.
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't like the contract, but I don't see
Gobert making over $40 million in a single season. It's ridiculous.
It's criminal, man.
It is.
I don't
Shout out to his agent.
I don't see the Jazz signing anybody else though. Like, it's not really a free agency destination. So,
did they do that to try to keep Donovan Mitchell there? Because I don't think he's going to stay anyway.
Yeah.
No, where do you see Donovan going once his contract's up?
I have no idea, but I just don't think he's staying in Utah.
Probably not.
He's not winning a championship there.
Yeah, he's already an older, kind of like an older player,
Like mid-20s, right?
Yeah.
They should not have lost to the Nuggets in hindsight.
No, they were up like what, 2-1?
They were 2-1.
Nah, but like
They
the
didn't
thing
have
is,
nobody to guard Jamal. That's why they had to put
yeah,
Donovan on him, and Donovan got gassed.
Those games, oh my god, those back and forths.
those games were fun, man.
Yeah, those were awesome.
But you couldn't have expected that. Like if you're any team, Jamal Murray to be playing like that. You know, Jamal Murray was playing like a
wild.
top 10 player. You know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
I think he averaged like 35 for that series.
Yeah, they got worse.
Who, the Nuggets?
Yeah,
They did get worse. They lost the Grant. I forget his name. Jeremy Grant.
Jeremy Grant and Paul Millsap is falling off a cliff.
Yeah, man. They definitely need to sign a 4.
They're banking on and Michael Porter Jr.
Oh yeah. Wait, doesn't he play 4 or he plays 3?
He plays 4.
Plays 4. Yeah, they really are banking off him. I mean, shit, if the dude could average like maybe 20, not even 20, probably like 18, like I think that would be pretty good for them.
Do you guys want to talk about like standing predictions?
Wait, oh, like for the like the rankings, like
The seeding.
Yeah, the seedings.
Yeah.
Sure. I could give you a quick rundown of what I think might be the standings. For the West, I don't know if the Lakers are going to be number 1 in the West. Obviously, they're the best team in the West, but I don't know. So, all right, whatever. I'll go Lakers first seed for the West, second seed in the West. I don't know, maybe Portland. I don't know. Third team. I don't know how Houston's going to look, so I can't say Houston. Maybe Nuggets. I got Nuggets at third. And then, honestly, I can't figure out the rest. So y'all got it.
Oh, I got it. For the West, I got Lakers first, Clippers second, Portland third, Denver fourth, Dallas fifth, Suns at 6, Utah 7, and the Warriors at 8.
I would agree with that. I think that's a good
Wait,
list.
who'd you have at 6?
I had the Suns at 6.
Suns. You think the Suns will be that good?
Well, yeah, but I also think the difference between the 4th seed and the 8th seed is going to be like a total of probably like 5-6 games.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's not going to be a huge difference. So I think the Suns probably would be like 1 game or 2 games better than the Warriors.
Yeah, I mean, good.
They're bringing back that playing game again. So like, especially for the West, I think it's going to be very competitive.
Yeah. They really should just get rid of conferences altogether, but that's not going to happen.
Yeah, it won't, because then not the whole East Coast, but a lot of East Coast teams are just not going to be in the playoffs.
Yeah, who wants to see the Orlando Magic in the playoffs, man? Yeah, but like, as a below average team, do you want to see that?
They're not going to make it anyway.
Yeah, no one wants to see that trash.
No, Orlando Magic, first game of the playoffs, they always win for some reason.
They won against the Bucks.
They won against the Bucks, and they didn't just win. They blew them out, right?
Yeah.
They did the same thing to the Raptors.
Yeah,
they did. I remember DJ Augustine hit a 3, clutch ass 3.
Yeah, he got hot.
Yeah.
Let me give you my standings for the East.
Sure, go ahead, man.
Bucks number 1. I think they're going to do the same shit they did the last 2 seasons. Celtics number 2. I think Jason Tatum and actually I should reassign though, because Kemba Walker's going to be hurt, so that's probably going to hurt their regular season. I'll put that's tough. I guess I'll put Miami at the 2.
Miami. Who's your Bucks at 1, Miami at 2.
Miami 2. All right.
Number 3, who you got? Who else?
I'm gonna say, that's tough because I don't think KD's going to play a lot of games.
Oh yeah. So I forgot about. So there's the Nets, but probably not. I'll
put Boston there. Then I'll do.
Oh yeah, Boston.
Then I'll do Brooklyn because I think KD and Kyrie are going to miss a lot of time. They're always getting hurt.
They definitely will.
And because the way that they got to squeeze the schedule this season, guys are going to be playing a bunch of games within a short span of time. Then I got Toronto because I think they got considerably worse. Losing Serge and Marc Gasol, but they're still going to be a playoff team in the East. Got them at 6. Wizards at 7. Hawks at 8. Fuck the Magic. They're never making the playoffs ever again.
Ever again? That's strong as hell.
Ever again to the end of time, they are cursed.
Come on now. Where'd you put the Sixers?
I had them at I think 4 or 5, somewhere around there.
That's fair.
I think they're going to trade for James Harden. I do think that's me projecting that the trade happens. That's why Houston wasn't in the playoffs for me in the West.
I see it happening like pretty late into the season though.
Really? I don't see the point
Yeah,
of
man.
being that long. You're not going to get a better offer.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see Houston pulling the trigger on a James Harden trade that isn't Philadelphia without consulting them. Like, hey, we're about to do a deal with Miami. Are you sure you don't want to give up Ben Simmons? Because like,
What the
you
hell?
can't just pat.
What can Miami offer them that's better than Ben Simmons? They don't think they have a single package they could offer that's better than Ben Simmons.
They don't.
Even Ben Simmons by himself, like what, like a couple first round picks that are going to be useless because you're trading it to a team that's not going to be trash.
Yeah, I don't see James Harden in Miami being trash at all.
Yeah,
I see Pat Riley not liking James Harden.
I do. I see Jimmy Butler not liking him.
Yeah.
And them fighting in the locker room over who gets the last shot or how to play team basketball and how to play defense, and you're not taking enough picks and shit like that.
All it takes is that one possession where James Harden wants to do that dribble game, and then they're going to call a timeout. Spoelstra's just going to yell at that nigga.
Yeah, he's going to. I don't know how the fuck he responded to that.
I don't think Spoelstra yells. I think Spoelstra's a little passive aggressive.
What you mean? You ain't see him yelling?
He be yelling, man.
Yeah,
He's so soft spoken whenever I hear his interviews, man.
No, on that bench he ain't.
Oh, bro, you see him screaming.
Yeah.
He just doesn't scream at LeBron. He didn't scream at LeBron.
Yeah, he didn't scream.
And then LeBron was like, LeBron tried to get him fired, and then, well, he didn't get fired though. So shout out Pat Riley for that.
Yeah.
LeBron's
never losing his job.
That's crazy. He's like the best coach in the league now. LeBron, where him going? LeBron is a fucking terrible talent scout, man. He sucks at that shit. He doesn't know what the fuck he be talking about.
Yeah, still some of the funniest shit to me was when he was like, "Oh yeah, I really want Miami to draft Shabazz Napier."
Bro, fam, he would be a terrible GM, dog. I don't know why niggas
think would be.
him like
he'd be like a Michael Jordan GM.
Exactly.
Le GM.
Be fucking trash.
Yeah, man.
You want to talk awards?
Sure, we could talk awards. Who do you think's winning what?
All right, MVP, I got Luka. Because I think he's going to have to carry Dallas with Porzingis probably going to miss a lot of time again.
Okay.
Giannis will have the best case for MVP, but people are going to get voter fatigue, and they're not going to want to give him 3 straight because politics. And I just don't see anyone else really competing for Luka because he's young, he's exciting. He's like the new white player, and people like seeing people who look like them. So people are really excited about Luka winning, being the next best player. He already there's no other player nearly as young as him that's already like top 10, top 5. It's ridiculous. I just feel like they're ready for him to start winning MVPs. I think AD's winning Defensive Player of the Year. I think the Lakers defense is going to be even better. I think AD's going to be the centerpiece of that. I got Michael Porter Jr. winning Most Improved Player. I think he's going to get a lot of shots. I think Denver's going to need him to take a lot of shots because they lost Jeremy Grant. Paul Millsap's trash. So the defense is going to be booty cheeks garbage. So they're going to need to put up a lot of points to compete. LaMelo Ball, Rookie of the Year. Already made my case for that. 6 Man of the Year, just because I couldn't think of anybody. I just chose Montrezl Harrell again because he's probably going to put up a lot of points.
You think he'll come off the bench again?
Yeah. I mean, because they're not going to put 80 at the 5.
No.
There's no way you're starting Montrezl at the 5. So
you start Mark. Oh, yeah, they can start Mark at the 5.
And they need to go get another backup center or else that's going to fall apart. But Coach of the Year, I got Frank Vogel just because I think the Lakers are going to have probably the second best record in the league. But they're not going to want to give it to Coach Bud again because, voter fatigue and shit like that.
Yeah. Okay.
I could see him giving it to Spoelstra.
Good point. Yeah. I can see that too.
Brad Stevens never won Rookie Coach of the Year, right?
He hasn't won one yet?
No, I don't think so. I don't think Brad Stevens has won one.
Oh yeah, because other coaches didn't fuck with him. Even that year when they were like number one seed with like Isaiah Thomas or some shit. Yeah. And other coaches were like, man, he just got here. He's not that good. They were really on some hating ass shit.
Yeah. I feel like people love that man now. Especially like the announcers. They're like always on him. He's so young. He's so smart.
I love his blue eyes.
Do y'all think, speaking of coaches, do y'all think Pop is like is Pop washed?
Yeah, sadly.
I was watching this video. Asa knows him, this YouTuber Rusty Buckets, and he made a good point talking about how it's not that Pop is like a bad coach or anything. It's just maybe he's not built for a rebuild. Like the way he coached was really only catered towards a contending team, and now that you got a young team that's not really in a position to contend for anything, and you're supposed to be focused on player development and shit like that, he keeps picking the players who are like safe options, veterans, and things like that. And the young guys don't get no ticks, so they're not getting better, and the team's just perpetually mediocre. Do you guys think it's reasonable to think that maybe Pop isn't just old and senile, but like maybe his coaching style just isn't conducive to rebuilding a franchise?
I think good coaches make adjustments, for their team. I'm not saying that Pop is a bad coach by any stretch. Like, no, not at all. But I just don't think he is ready to, be a coach that's willing to rebuild. He just yeah, man.
Maybe he needs to leave.
Yeah, but the thing about the Spurs is they're not gonna fire him. So if he's gonna go, it's gonna be on his terms.
Yeah.
Wasn't the other coach they were trying to bring in, was that a woman coach? I forget her name. Was it Becky Hammond?
Yeah, it's her.
I don't know. Maybe Papa's stalling. He's like, I still got it.
I mean, he was about to when Pop had to leave, I think because he was in mourning for his wife. They made Tim Duncan the head coach in his absence, even though Becky was the assistant the entire year.
He's just sideliner, man. I'm telling you.
Oh wow.
I mean, I guess maybe he thinks he's not ready yet. I don't know why, but it's his team, I guess.
True.
Hey, man. Any person who thinks DeMar DeRozan is a star player on the team is washed to me. I'm sorry.
He really traded Kawhi Leonard for DeMar DeRozan.
He was like, listen, Danny Green, here. Kawhi Leonard, here. Just give me DeMar. And what's the other dude? Jakob Poeltl? Give me that guy.
Yeah,
That's it. Fair trade. I want this.
He really did that just to be petty because he knew Kawhi wanted to go to Los Angeles. So instead of trading him where he wanted to go, he sent his ass all the way to fucking Toronto. Another country.
He could have had Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball.
Instead of taking the best package, he just decided to be petty and ended up fucking his franchise over.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I know they regret not taking Ingram now.
He watches him play and he's like, you know what? That's okay. No regrets, right?
I actually really, really do like Ingram a lot. But I don't think he's gonna stay on NOLA, to be honest with you guys.
Why you say that?
I feel like it's more so Zion's team, and I don't know Ingram obviously, but I feel like he'd probably want to be more of a starter of his own squad. But if Nolan is the best situation for him, then he probably would stay. But if like Zion starts taking away touches from him, I don't know. But I forgot that it's really only him and Zion. So like there's enough of
everyone else is expendable. Everyone else is expendable over there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I guess Brandon is too, to an extent, because he's really good, but he's not so good to the point where you like would never entertain trading him or anything.
Yeah. Zion's the only one that's really like untouchable.
Facts.
Yeah, I love.
You think he'll end up being better than Charles Barkley?
Do I think who? What?
You think Zion will end up being better than Charles Barkley?
Maybe if he could stay healthy.
I don't know.
That's a maybe.
If he can be consistent, I feel like his peak, it might be bigger than Barkley's, but I don't think he'll be as consistent.
I mean, Zion's probably going to average like 28 this year, probably like 12 boards.
I think you're overshooting him.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting 28 a night.
28,
you don't think
man?
He's 28?
Trae Young was doing less than that his rookie year, man.
I mean, his rookie year, yeah, but his second year he was averaging 28.
I think Zion's going to put the same numbers he did last year, but just...
Which like, what was that, like 20 and 9, 20 and 8?
No, like when he was I think like maybe his per 36 was projecting he'd be like a 23, 24, 12 and got a 24 and 12 guy.
Mhm.
I could see that if he gets the right amount of minutes, but I still don't know what his condition is really going to be like in a full on regular season game.
Right. All right, guys. I think we're done with the NBA talk for now. So next thing I want to move on to is any TV shows, movies, or anything that y'all been watching. I finally got around to watching There Will Be Blood.
So good.
Yeah, I should have watched it a while ago.
You're missing out.
There Will Be Blood. It's a movie on Netflix, but it came out like 2007, I think. It's starring Daniel Day-Lewis. It's about a oil prospector.
All right.
Yeah, man. It was good. It was really good.
Yeah, so good, man. It's awesome.
Yeah.
What kind of movie is it?
I don't. How would you guys describe it?
Drama?
Yeah, it's drama.
Suspense, thriller.
Yeah. Well, I would say I don't know about suspense and thriller. Maybe the suspense part, but not the thriller part.
I'm going off of like those scenes where like the soundtrack, which is amazing when that kicks in, and like the first time they struck that oil, I'm just like I'm just remembering how I felt watching it. I was like, oh my god, what is going on? Yeah. I don't want to talk much about it if Amir
hasn't seen it. It's
you gotta see it.
It's like a tense movie, but like not because it's like frightening or anything like that. Just there's a lot of tension in the air.
Okay.
I will say one thing. It might be a little spoilery, but it's just something I thought was hilarious. I was crying when Daniel was slapping the shit out of Eli. Like, bro, he was beating him.
Eli is weird as hell.
Eli was weird as hell. Although I don't want to talk about this anymore because then it's gonna be.
Does it have a lot of biblical themes and stuff like that?
No, not really. Well, not.
We have no, not really, and yeah.
No, because what Abel is thinking of is like there's like the Bible in it, and there's like people with Christian names, but like a biblical theme would be like playing off themes that are in the Bible. Like, I mean, well, then again, I guess maybe you could say that.
Like metaphorical.
Yes, I like the first scene, like the very intro scene when he gets the oil and he like puts it on the baby's forehead, almost like ash or baptism. You know what I'm saying? Like they never say it words. It's just like the actions that they do, and it's sometimes very subtle.
Symbolism. Yeah.
Yes. Like I don't know. I watched it the second time and I started picking up on that stuff, and I was like, oh man, I don't know. Like,
yeah, when you say like biblical themes, I'm thinking like something like Mother, that Aaron Aronofsky film. I'm guessing none of y'all have seen that.
Nope.
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's with like Jennifer. What's her face? Not Lawrence. Yeah,
Lawrence?
it's with Jennifer Lawrence and the assassin and No Country for Old Men, Javier.
Oh man, yeah, he's a good actor.
Javier Bernard or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's another actor that I think's like
he's
amazing.
really good. Remember that movie he was in that Mr. Carlin showed us?
No, wasn't it Dr. Reese's Class?
It was Dr. Reese's Class. It was about assisted suicide.
Yeah. Yo, the scene was not funny, but like I'm just gonna spoil this movie. I'm sorry for anyone listening who wants to see it. So like he's like paralyzed or whatever, and he like he's tired of being paralyzed in his bed. He's been like that for years, so he decides to kill himself. And he drinks what does he drink? Like some type of like acid or some type of chloride. He drinks something. Bro, when he drinks it, he's not screaming or anything. He swallows it. He's like, oh, it's hot. And then he just dies. Like, I don't know. The fact that he added the detail that the drink was like hot or spicy, that I'm like, bro, you're dying. Why are you mentioning this? Yeah, but I watched that this week, and then I finally started going back to the Harley Quinn show. I don't know why I like stopped watching it midway. Harley Quinn show is like the show on the DC Universe thing or on HBO Max
now. Yeah.
So I've been watching that. It's still funny.
It's solid.
Yeah, bro, there was this one joke it had me crying. Like it was there's this like plant. It's like a Venus flytrap, and it's JB Smooth, and like it goes up to him, and he's like, "Man, I love." He said, "WNBA gets a lot of shit, but I love the basic fundamentals. Get that dunking shit the fuck out of my face." Like, bro, I don't know why that shit had me rolling.
Yeah, the show's really good. For people who aren't aware, it's the Harley Quinn show is basically a DC cartoon about focusing on the villains, and it's like it's framed more like a drama than it is like a typical DC show with like stakes and like saving the world. They do that stuff, but the focus is like the relationship between Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy and them fucking. Is basically the point of the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
it's always down to fucking, man.
Oh yeah, but it's like passionate and stuff and cinematic or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Now you got me hooked.
It's a pretty solid show, pretty entertaining. After I finish this, I think I'm gonna start. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna start. Maybe I'm probably either gonna start Euphoria or
you haven't even started that?
I haven't even started that. Nah,
it's really fucking good, bro.
Yeah, I bet it is, but like I don't know.
It's also really depressing, though.
Yeah, figure. So I might start that.
How many packs of cigarettes do they smoke in that show? I've never seen it. This is just
packs of cigarettes. Not too many cigarettes. It's not really like super common or anything.
I'll check it out.
But the only complaint I would have about the show is that they could talk about these like really serious topics without it having to be high school kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. Like a lot of people were like,
but
complaining about that.
High school kids do these things, so I guess it's not unrealistic. It's just I would like to see some of these shows take place in college, though.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about high school that I think is incredibly appealing to a lot of people. I don't know exactly what it is. It's probably like a little nostalgia combined with like the relatability with like the actual high school people. But yeah. I don't know. That's like a big selling point.
I think it's like not everyone went to college.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I also think it's kind of like how do I say this? It's like the youngest media that you could do with like showing mature stuff, I guess, or like I mean like you could have like stuff involving like children and stuff and have like mature themes in it, but like it's a little bit more uncomfortable. So like I think with like the high school setting, it's a little bit more acceptable.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
although
no, you can go ahead. I'll say.
Oh no, I was done.
There's even a show like that on Netflix called like Grand Army. I've only seen like the first couple episodes, but it's like some kids in New York of like a multicultural school. You know, just think of a Netflix show that tries diversity, but it's in a high school. And like the first scene is a terrorist attack happens like 2 blocks away from the school, and they all like lock down, and like I don't know.
The kids are fucking around on the stairs and stuff.
No, like actually, like oh man, like some shit's going on, and then the guy's like, man, I need to get my nut off, man. Like some girls are just like fucking in the bathroom. I'm like, I feel like this
really?
is, yeah, man. Sometimes it's like, okay, this is real, but like most of the time, I feel like it's just like really over exaggerated. This one girl, she got raped in the back of a taxi. Like it's 3 dudes in the taxi. I'm like, what is the whole time? I'm just like, what is this scene like?
I don't know. That sounds very unnecessary.
It is.
Yeah.
I would say most scenes like that are typically unnecessary. Like I don't know, they be fucking out of nowhere in movies.
Yeah, like I mean, I understand guys are horny, but like there's a build up to it, you know.
There's a weird obsession in Hollywood with like depicting children in scenarios that a child should not be in. Whether it's sexual or violent, somehow like people get a kick out of seeing kids do crazy shit.
Yeah, like what's that movie? It's called like Good Boys or some shit.
Good Boys. You know,
yeah, it was called like Good Boys. It was basically like super bad, but like with like middle schoolers.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
I heard of it, but I remember the trailer, but I didn't actually see the movie.
Like part of the appeal and entertainment in that film is like they're doing all this like just absurd shit, and it's like a little bit more mature, but they're kids, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like I thought it was okay, but I don't know. I be feeling weird sometimes because they're still young. Like these kids are. I don't know how old they were when they filmed it, but they were supposed to be like representing like I don't know, 13-year-olds, 12-year-olds.
Yeah,
it's uncomfortable. Yeah. I'm almost done with Rami. I don't know if you guys have seen that or watched it.
Yes, I have seen it.
What is it?
Yeah. Rami, it's a Hulu show.
Oh no.
It's really great. Like I'm on the last episode, and like it's some great writing, some great acting. Like it's like the last 3 episodes of the second season are wild, like hilarious, and like it builds up, and it's great. But highly recommend. I don't want to spoil it if you want to see it, but like it's hilarious.
How do you feel about Rami as a character? Because I have my own feelings.
I think Rami is a piece of shit. I honestly, like, he's a terrible individual, and like they point that out in the show. Like I don't know. What are your thoughts?
The more I watched, like, the more I was going through the show, the more I hated him, man. And I was like, I felt more and more bad for his friends around him because they did have to deal with him. And every time they'd have those talks with him, it was very much just like they would put him down, but also just try to bring him up. And he's like, guys, I don't think you know what like my life is like. And then I'm like, you sound like a guy with your head up your ass. And I hate it because a lot of people are actually like that. So it's like, this is real. Like, I feel like this is a real guy, you know? Like,
yeah. And like they add just ridiculous scenarios. They have a great balance of adding ridiculous scenarios in that show while also making it.
That sucks.
We're back.
We're missing somebody.
fuck it.
Asa?
Doesn't matter.
Asa left.
Oh. Anybody watching Mandalorian?
No. You still watch Star Wars?
Fuck you. Yeah, I still watch fucking Star Wars. I need my gloop shito and bleep blah blah. I didn't really enjoy the last season of Mandalorian though. Not really feeling it.
I heard it was good.
But this recent one,
Yeah.
they lied. I'm done with the show. Ready for it to be over. Never want to see it again. Hate Star Wars.
Damn. I've never seen somebody shit on this show.
It's not bad. I'm done with it. I don't care. The choreography is kind of boring. The characters are just not as fun as they used to be. I'm good. The writing's really corny. They're bringing back too many legacy characters. Like they brought back fucking Ahsoka Tano, Boba Fett.
Yo,
and the last episode, they brought back fucking Luke Skywalker and that creepy ass face shit. They made him fucking young again, like the Return of the Jedi Luke Skywalker, and it looked terrible. It was really corny.
Why do they keep bringing back Boba Fett?
Because people like him. I don't know.
There's only one bounty hunter family.
I guess so.
Like,
Cad Bane was way cooler than Boba Fett and his broke ass dad.
Say it louder, man. Oh my god.
Way fucking cooler. And they let that little boy kill him.
Yes. I feel like they're just reusing things because they ruined the last trilogy movies. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know how you botch.
And there's too much Star Wars stuff. There's like 6 different Star Wars shows. There's like a billion Marvel shows, and only 2 of them are actually interesting.
You know, somebody's gonna eat them up, though. I guess that's the point of it.
There's too much to watch. A lot of that shit is gonna flop. Like, there's a Nick Fury show. There's a Falcon and Winter Soldier show. That's just gonna flop. Like Loki, WandaVision, and What If. That's it.
Who is begging for a Falcon show, man?
I don't. Anthony Mackie, probably. I don't know who else outside of him. But that's terrible, man.
I love
Tyrese would watch some shit like that.
Yeah, he would. In his 90-degree house. I was dying at that,
There's
man.
something wrong with him, man. It's like seriously wrong with him.
Sometimes I forget he did start off as a singer.
Yeah, he did. He started off in R&B. Then he got into acting off of that. He never looked back.
He kept that passion throughout everything he does.
Has Tyrese ever won an Academy Award?
I doubt it, man. I'd be surprised if he did.
What if he won something for like Baby Boy or some shit?
Please no. Oh.
There we go. Well, Squadcast has failed us a few times this past couple of episodes, but
your mic is off.
What were you guys on about? Sorry about that.
We were like, ranting about Star Wars and going off with there.
What about it? Like, just like how much they're saturating it right now, or?
Yeah, that's a big part of it. And how they keep relying on legacy characters to get people to want to care about the shows. Mandalorian was a lot better when it was just its own centralized cast of characters and just focused on these new characters we were introduced to. I feel like the show has really become very kind of uninteresting.
Yeah.
Predictable to a fault. Cliched, lazy. The action has gotten worse. The writing has gotten worse. I need to spend more time with it and really center my thoughts, but for whatever reason, I care less and less about these characters as season 2 continued to progress, which is weird because I really loved Mando and Baby Yoda in the first season, but now that they're Din Djarin and Grogu, I don't care too much about them as much as I did before. Seeing Mando's face a little bit too much. I don't like the fact that he brought back Ahsoka. I mean, it was cool to see her, but
no need.
I just like they should just focus on the characters that are original to the show. And bringing back Luke Skywalker at the end of season 2 was just it just felt like such an uninspired way to finish it all off. Like it removed the Dark Troopers that they were building up all season as a serious threat. Now Moff Gideon's defeated without even having to get beaten by the Mandalorian. Like, I don't know, man. It wasn't a satisfying send off for the final season. Well, I don't know if it's the final season of the show, but
I haven't seen it. But are they like introducing new characters so they can just open up new plot lines for them just to make more stuff, or is that not
that's probably what it is? Yeah. Because I think they brought back Ahsoka, and now Ahsoka's getting her own show.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that. Yep. And then did you hear about like Hayden Christensen coming back?
There's Darth Vader in the Obi-Wan show.
Yeah, man. I think I've made this point to y'all before. You ever realize like one of the scariest living beings in the whole universe is the Nub in Star Wars?
Say again?
One of the scariest beings in the whole universe of Star Wars he's a Nub. There's nothing like I'm talking about Darth Vader.
He doesn't have any limbs.
No limbs, you know.
And I don't think he has any functioning genitalia either. I think it caught on fire.
I'm pretty sure they detailed that in like the Star Wars book I saw.
Darth Vader has no dick.
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
I mean, his torso got cut off.
Yeah, man.
But is that information that they actually need to specify? The fans need to know. They demand to know. Does Darth Vader have a dick?
I mean, I think it's important to know, you know.
Darth Vader's genitalia is important. That's an important story beat.
We gotta know that.
Fans can't write it as hard if, you know, he's lacking there.
Bro, how could you write the last scene in Rogue One if you didn't know that Darth Vader did not have a dick? I don't, like, when he's just laying waste to all of them, it's in the back of my mind, like, yo, he doesn't have a penis.
Is that why he's so angry?
Mm-hmm. It is why he's angry.
Overcompensating.
Exactly. And I think, do you think Siths are like the smaller it is, the stronger you are? Like, come on, look at Palpatine. Like, you know how that shit looks like.
Nah, man. Palpatine has a schnoz, bro.
Schnoz? Nah, bro.
Palpatine probably has a micro penis.
Come on, now, yo.
Yeah.
Maybe Palpatine in the recent movie.
He's probably got a whole medical diagnosis and all that shit.
Like, I feel like Palpatine as a chancellor, that dude's got a moose knuckle, man.
You think he lost it after mixing that lightning back into him, shove it up his dick?
Yes, I do think so.
He definitely shits on Vader for having. He's definitely. We need some roast sessions with him and Vader getting shit on for having no dick.
Yeah, bro.
That's the only reason why he remains loyal, because he gets made fun of for having no dick.
Have a child.
That is who?
How the fuck did Palpatine have a child?
The Force.
Got a Force.
But I thought she was blood related to him.
She is. I think they were mother. I don't know. I don't remember her dad. Yeah, man, that shit ruined. Like the series is already kind of shit, but like them just like connecting her to him, I was just like, whatever, man.
And then she chose to be a Skywalker, like it's a clan you can just sign up for, like it's a fucking gang or some shit.
Exactly.
She stopped repping Palpatine. Now she reps Skywalker.
What did she even rep before that? Nothing, right?
Yeah, she was just
No,
right.
she was just homeless, bro.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Yo,
Technically not homeless. She was a
she
squatter.
was a squatter. What?
She didn't pay any
Was
rent.
a tenant. She was a tenant, and her landlord was trying to kick her out, but due to like,
That was her landlord?
I don't know who her landlord. You said she was a squatter. Squatters are people who like illegally stay in like rental properties.
Well, I guess that wasn't a rental property. She found like a hut or some shit. Or like,
Yeah, she was like, I think she was staying in that fallen, like, not a Star Destroyer, but like a fallen ship or something.
An X-wing or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a salvager, a scavenger.
Yes.
What what would you guys want if you were a Star Wars character? What would you guys want to be like any of the things you could pick? Like for me, like I would definitely want to be like a bounty hunter, but not like Mando, like just like Cad Bane or whatever.
Bounty hunting is really dangerous. I don't want to.
It is dangerous, but it looks fun. You'd be a what?
Spice runner.
Spice runner.
Yeah, I want to sell crack.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I was as a
I
kid.
feel like that's dangerous too, man. You got to deal with for Jabba the Hutt or whatever.
There you go.
Oh yeah, you're right. Maybe I'll just be a Oh, I know. I'll be a laundromat salesman on Coruscant on level 1313.
Ew.
I'm just working a laundromat. That sounds simple enough.
Just be an observer.
Yeah, not every job in Star Wars has to be dangerous, guys. There's like moisture farm. Well, that's actually really dangerous. Bar patron, that's dangerous too.
I think
average citizen on a core world, which is kind of dangerous if there's a movie happening because then you might get blown up.
Yep.
What is
Better not hope it's that first one where they just blew up like 5 planets at once.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if it's anything that Star Wars has taught me, it's like if humans actually had powers like domestic abuse would just go to street murder all the time. Like,
the first time Anakin hit Padme, she fucking died.
Yeah, exactly. That was the only time he ever hurt her. He killed her, bro.
Yo, I never actually realized that. That was the first and only time he hit her. She died because of it.
Like, imagine.
Jesus.
Well, choked her out, right?
Out of a broken heart.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
The medical droid said. The fucking robot said she died of a broken heart.
And having twins.
Oh, yeah, having twins.
Even though...
I guess that's just robot speech for that of having twins.
Dying in childbirth, no matter how advanced we get, healthcare is always shit.
Sorry.
You know. Yeah. How about you, Nick? What type of character would you want to be in Star Wars?
I mean, I don't know. I like the idea of being like a casual observer in the universe. I mean, I also like bounty hunter. I like your idea of a bounty hunter as well. I think that would be like,
lit, man. What, you get all the cool toys, but like you don't gotta pay for nothing.
yeah, that's true.
Does Boba Fett's ship have a shower on it?
I don't, honestly, I don't think they shower in Star Wars, bro. I think they probably got some capsule.
I can't
Just walk through something and they're all clean. Probably.
Yeah, man.
Mace Windu showered. That's all I know.
Yeah, bro. Them robes are clean.
Yeah.
Great character.
Find one.
Yeah, man.
Couldn't find one rust spot on his bald head.
I feel like Star Wars smells bad.
I think it does too. Like, you can't tell me like characters like Jabba the Hutt like don't smoke.
Don't smell like shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Or even what's his name? Plo Plo Koon.
Plo
Plo
Koon.
Koon. Bro, he probably stinks.
Onions or mustard or something.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, man. He's like some type of weird like crap. You know who he is? He's basically
You don't think Yoda smells like asparagus?
probably.
Yoda probably
Plo
stinks.
Koon is just Hermes with a lightsaber.
Who the fuck is Hermes?
The guy. Wait, no. Who's the red crab from Futurama? Is it Hermes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? The crab?
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. It's
No, the black guy is Hermes.
Zoidberg.
Zoidberg.
Yeah.
That's who it is.
He's not a crab. Is Plo Koon a crab?
Squid? I don't know what he is.
He just has a mask so he could breathe.
Yeah, man.
Ahsoka's hairs just smell like I feel like if she smoked weed, it smelled like a lot of bud.
Those are sensory organs.
Are they really?
Yeah. She can like feel vibrations in the air or some shit. Like
That
electromagnetic stuff.
sounds freaky.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like the first time I heard it, my mind was like, so it's for sex?
Yeah.
That's what my mind went to too.
I mean,
Maybe.
Dick.
yeah, man.
All right. That's wild, bro.
It is wild. You get shot in one of them joints, you're done.
You gotta be.
Okay.
They're just out flopping around. That's gotta be hazardous for a
Yeah,
Jedi.
bro. It's like getting shot in your genital. Like,
See, that's why she quit in the Clone Wars show. She got accused of that one crime, and she's like, you know what, I'm done. You know, they don't like me, they don't trust me, I'm done.
yeah, but it was you know, when I was a little kid, I always thought Ahsoka was black.
Yeah, same. Well, she is played by a black woman now.
Okay.
Rosario Dawson.
Right.
So
Yeah.
her voice actor was black though.
Is Rosario Dawson black?
What else is she about?
Whoa, I don't know if
She is dating Cory Booker.
That doesn't mean shit.
It means everything, man. How the fuck do you just date somebody like
I
that?
don't know, dog.
I don't know shit about Cory Booker, except for the fact that he tries to be a couple races at the same time. So if you date a nigga like that, hey, you know, you might be flip-flopping
Hey,
too.
man. Ain't nothing wrong with flipping on certain occasions.
Yeah.
But you know who just started claiming that they were black though?
Pardon?
Zoe
What about
Saldana.
her?
She just started claiming that she was black, like just recently.
What,
What was she before?
Did she not claim she was?
No, it wasn't like, oh no, I have no black in me. She's just like, I don't identify as black.
Oh.
I'm a lot of things. It was like one of those type.
Okay. One of those, like,
And then people were like, well, why are you playing Nina Simone in the movie if you're not black?
right.
You know, they actually they made her darker.
Really?
And gave her a nose prosthetic so she could play Nina Simone.
I did not know that.
Yeah, because you know she doesn't look anything like her.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, though, an actor looking like somebody that they're portraying, I don't think necessarily matters all that much.
No, not really. But you shouldn't like alter their appearance to try to make them if they don't.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. So that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't matter that she doesn't look like her.
Just let her not look like her. If you're so gung ho about her playing her.
Yeah.
At that point, you're like bored. You're like towing that line of blackface.
Are you saying that Zoe Saldana, a black woman, could blackface?
No, like you're towing the line of blackface when someone who doesn't have black features mimics black features to play a role. You could have got someone who actually looks like the person.
Oh, I know, but I mean, all right, yeah,
Candace Owens is blackface.
all the time.
Bro, I'm gonna die on that hill, man. She's the white supremacist in blackface, man.
Yeah, bro. Wildest shit she said, like, I feel like it was across the board. Like, everyone was in agreement about the whole George Floyd thing. And then she was on Twitter, she's like, he's a criminal.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And then he deserved to die because he gave in a counterfeit $20 bill. Like, she is below. She's in the 7th layer of hell.
She's just trying to pay her bills, bro. She's just trying to pay her bills.
Nah, bro.
She has a white husband.
Of course she does.
This is her only means of making money. She doesn't have any other pliable skills, bro.
She had it was so weird when I learned. This is like off topic as hell, but it was weird as hell when I learned about her that in high school she sued somebody for saying a racial slur at her and discriminating against her, and she won that lawsuit. And then she was like, "Wait, I can make money off of this." Went into racial politics and switched sides.
Yeah, man.
Switch sides. Yeah, she's.
Bro. Yo, yeah, Amir, bro, I'm gonna see y'all at Blexit, right? At Blexit.
What the fuck is Blexit? You talking about December 21st?
No, Blexit's the black exit where you where black people leave the Democratic Party. Bro, Republicans call that shit Blexit.
Well, that's
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it was an actual thing. Candace Owens and all these other coons were like hosting that event.
They called it Blexit.
Yeah, man, they called it Blexit. It was dumb as hell.
So where
they marched in DC, was it?
The Republican Party?
It wasn't the Republican Party. It was just like a bunch of black Republicans like trying to encourage other.
Why should we look up to the Democrats? What have they done for us? It's that type of shit. Bro. And I'm like, you know what? I feel like you're only thinking halfway. Barely, you're thinking 1/4 of the way when you say that stuff. I'm like, you're on the right track, but you got to keep going. You can't just say, all right, this is where I'm at. Now I march for this. Like, no, you got to, do some more research before you actually say shit.
Yeah, telling a conservative to do research is like nearly impossible. Like, those niggas just straight up deny facts, but like, it's whatever, man.
Yeah, ride or die.
Oh yeah, ride or die.
They actually I had a conservative in one of my college classes, and he failed. It was an English class because he wouldn't put his sources, and they weren't actual sources. And I found that very ironic.
Yeah, I've had a few classes like that where there's that one kid, and everyone just when he talks or she talks, that you just look at them and you're like so uncomfortable. It's like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this to yourself? This and sometimes when the teacher just lets it happen.
Yeah,
it's not a good scene.
I remember I had a science teacher. She was talking about welfare or whatever, and this kid rose his hand. He's like, "So this is where our money is going? It's going to this bullshit." I'm like, "Bro, you don't even pay taxes. You still live with your parents. What the hell are you talking about?"
No, yeah, it's stupid.
Yeah, man. I don't know. You could just tell he was dumb. If you wear your hat backwards, I feel like your IQ just drops 40 points as soon as that cap goes right behind your head.
Especially if it's a flat top or whatever, like a snapback.
Yeah, man. He had that. He had a long sleeve shirt. I'm like, oh yeah, man. Yeah. Boy be crying while smoking darts. One of them dudes.
Yeah,
man. So
I always try to think what's up with them. I feel like they hate themselves, or they hate an aspect about their life that's related to reality.
What are you talking about?
That's why, I don't want to just say conservatives, but they're mainly conservatives.
Are you talking about I don't want to say this word because then it's gonna bring up a whole nother thing, but kind of the incel type dudes, or within that range, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they all fall under these things. You have to. I feel like this is just how I feel. You have to hate some part that's related to your life that is connected with reality, so you avoid it at all costs because you don't like it. Like the incels, it's they don't just want to face facts that you aren't attractive.
It's not even just that.
Not just physically.
Not just physically, right?
Not just physically. Who you are is not attractive, and you can't even fathom that because you're nah, man. My mama said I'm cute, and she said I'm handsome, so I am that. No, man. You gotta put some work into yourself, And it's most of those incels want to just go back to the 50s and 60s where men could just punch a woman and get away with it.
Yeah.
They think going back to those times would actually give them a partner, but them motherfuckers would actually just be people in the army and navy, just soldiers to die. That's exactly who they'd be.
Being an incel does not exist, bro. It's fake. It's fake news.
Fake news.
What? Yo, have you been on 4chan?
It's a choice. That's a lie.
Wait. If it's a choice and a lie, what are you saying, my guy?
There's no one in the world, at least not in the Western world, that is involuntarily celibate. That's bullshit.
No, it's not like that. It's just like they can't get anything done.
It's like
They're so far gone. They don't have any social skills and they can't do it.
You don't need social skills. You need money.
You need a baseline of social skills.
You need social skills.
Well, if they want a pussy bad enough, they would just fix themselves. I'm telling you, they don't want pussy, bro. They want to be who they are, but still be respected.
You're saying they would pay for it?
No, they don't want. They refuse to pay for it because the vagina is not really what the problem is. It's the fact that they're not getting something that they feel like they deserve. A lot of these dudes don't even really fantasize about sex itself. They're just mad that women don't want to fuck them. Like, they're not excited to eat pussy or fuck pussy. They're not excited to have someone in their life. They just want attention and validation. It's not even about like a real anything. Because if it was just pussy, they would just go pay for it. But that's not good enough for them. They want someone to pick them, but they're not worth picking. They don't want to work hard to be someone worth picking. They just choose to sit there and make their whole personality based around the fact that no one wants them, and it's their fault. No one wants them. They're just the ultimate group of fucking losers.
Yeah. So are you saying a hood nigga would be an incel if he didn't have social skills?
Is he 6'5" and did he graduate from Harvard?
Oh man, I can't even say that shit with a straight face.
Bro, that shit's so funny.
Yeah, bro. Oh man, gotta start saying that, man. Are you a 6'5" hood nigga with no social skills? Nah, but like, incels definitely exist. I think you'll get like probably the most common one are the ones with like they have social skills and they just choose not to have sex until like marriage or something like that. Like
that's not voluntary though, bro.
Shit, you got me there. Damn.
Yeah.
They're a vol cell. I didn't. Oh my god.
They're a vol cell.
A full cell, not an incel. Yeah. All right. Anything happened with you guys this week? Just like in your personal lives or whatever? I didn't say it on the recording, but earlier this week I fell, busted my ass.
Just fell on the ice.
I threw my back out shoveling.
You threw it out? You threw it out like for real?
Damn near threw it out. I had to take a break and lie down. I was very disappointed in myself. Like, bro, you're 21 and you're having back problems. What the fuck?
Same here.
My mom like, you're not stretching every day, are you? Like, no, mom, I'm not stretching every day. Like, that's what the fuck you get.
Bro, this snow we got here was, I didn't think it would be that bad.
It's fucking heavy as a motherfucker. And you know I had to shovel like half the fucking block, and everyone who lives on my street is old.
Yeah. Sorry about that, bro.
Yeah. It is what it is.
It is what it is, yeah. I almost saw several car accidents this week just from the ice. What else did I see? I haven't seen any animals. That's been a good thing. I got these squirrels. They're just like fucking with me. But, you know.
You getting bullied by squirrels?
No, I'm not getting bullied by them. They just be in my trash can.
All the squirrels by the St. Joe's campus are they're onto something. They know people too well. They get close to you.
Yeah.
People, could y'all be feeding them?
Some people do, I think.
People do. Fuck them.
Yeah, bro.
No, the squirrels don't know how to act. You can't be nice to no fucking squirrels, bro.
Nah.
Yeah, they get testy quick.
Yeah, they fucking do. I remember going to DC and the fucking squirrel tried to fucking jump on me because people be fucking feeding them and shit.
Wait, it really tried to jump on you?
Bro, I thought I had food, so it wanted some fucking food. Like, it wasn't paying.
Yeah, seriously, people gotta stop feeding the squirrels.
Nah, some animals be drawn. I remember I was at the beach one time, and I saw this woman. She had a sandwich, like a whole. You snatched it, bro.
Happened to me when I was a kid. I was scared as shit. They would really they would take that shit out your mouth if you let them.
Yeah, man.
Right before you bite it, they'll snatch that shit from you.
Yeah, I kind of respect it though. I'm not gonna lie.
They ballsy. Because one human could really just kill one of them motherfuckers so quick.
Loki, I kind of want to see it one day. Like one of them tried to snatch something from some.
Get the fuck off.
Yeah, like some dude who he's just waiting for something to happen. You know, like he just grabs it by the neck, he throws it on the ground.
You know, their bones is hollow. It wouldn't take much.
Bro.
You're talking about a seagull?
Yeah, I'm talking about a seagull.
Have you all seen the Lighthouse?
Oh,
movie?
Of course I've
Lighthouse?
seen that.
You remember when he killed the seagull?
Bro. Yo, about Robert Pattinson, there was a seagull that was annoying him. Bro, he caught it, threw it on the ground, and he stomped it. But he stomped it for like a good minute. Like he was just going at it, bro.
It sounds euphoric.
And then
yeah, my mind went right to that when you said grab a seagull by the neck, just kill it. Yeah, that was dark. That was a dark scene.
Yeah, man.
That's not something you see in broad daylight on the beach.
I would love to, though, you know?
Maybe we should. Normalize violence against seagulls.
Maybe they'll start seeing it and be like, oh shit, all right, we're done here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Nah, a Lighthouse, I don't know. That was a that was a unique movie, to say the least.
I loved it. I thought it was great.
That was my I think that was my favorite or second favorite movie of last year.
Yeah. It's just interesting. They do things that I've never seen before.
Yeah, man. First off, cinematography was beautiful. The whole black and white picture of it, like I think it actually really added to it, made the movie like a lot darker and like just gave it this like grimy feel. And then and then what's his name? Yo, William Dafoe, he killed that shit, man.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
man.
and why is that movie so funny and so dark at the same time?
Yeah, they say some out of pocket shit.
He said, yo, bro, your lobster's ass. And he's like, yo, bro, take that back. My lobster's not.
They almost killed each other for that shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, remember that mermaid scene?
Yeah, in the beginning.
Yeah, man. When you thought he was having sex with a mermaid.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It was
that man was jerking off a lot in that movie.
It was. I mean, what the hell else can you do? You're stuck at a lighthouse.
There were several scenes of him beating his dick.
Like 2 or 3, yeah.
Like enough to be like, wow, this is a lot of
for a movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, it was wild. That's cool.
How often is too often?
That's a great question, though.
At least in movies. I'm not talking about in real life.
In real life? I don't know, man. When you start to bleed.
I mean, yeah. Like in
on that note.
Yeah.
That was the movie Dope.
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah. How I forget what Shamik or something. I forget the main character's name.
Oh, you mean
yeah.
Never mind.
What are you about to call him, Amir?
Nothing.
Why not?
Nothing.
Okay. Oh.
We don't hold back on this show.
You pussyfooting?
I want to call him it, but I forgot what it was, and I don't want to sound stupid.
All right.
I forgot the joke, but I remember him being a coon. That's about it. That's about as far as it goes.
Yes, I do remember that
about
too.
The Bible, right? Or no?
Some shit. I forget. It's another coon every week, bro. It's too much to keep up with.
Yo, my favorite is Daniel Caesar.
If you want to cancel me, fucking cancel me. And
then everybody, the swiftness. Everybody said, "All right, man."
His album flopped, and it wasn't even bad. His album was actually it's pretty solid.
Yeah,
but I guess it doesn't make sense to upset the only people who actually listen to your music for people who don't listen to your music. When your when your core fan base is young black women, why would you say something that's going to upset young black women? Do you not like money? Do you like failing?
I guess so.
He really just set himself the fuck up. It's kind of what he gets, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite coon.
Terry Crews always has some shit to say. Who? Terry Crews.
Nah, bro. He's just annoying. It's like he's like a weirdo coon. Like it's not even funny. It's just like, bro, get some help.
What about that Poggers bull?
Poggers?
No. I like him Paul.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, that guy.
Nah, he's not a coon, bro. He's being himself.
He's not a coon.
Coon just fetishizes white women. I don't know.
Oh,
he's just being himself.
Nah, he is.
Nah, I
don't think he's conscious about what he's doing. He's just like, I like Paul.
He might be on the spectrum, so let's be nice.
Give him a break.
I don't think he is, man.
Would you be surprised though?
I'm not gonna assume nothing until I know.
Fair enough.
Until then, I'm gonna keep making fun of him. I do have a favorite coon, but he's dead.
Who was it?
It was that light-skinned dude. He was wearing the MAGA hat and the MAGA shirt. He said, if
that's racism, give me that. I like that racism.
I need that. I need more of that. He looked like Rock Piano.
He's dead?
Yeah.
No.
I forgot what he died from.
I don't know, bro. I'm going to say...
I know one thing about him. He had HIV and he gave it to people without telling them.
Yo, what is with this, man? Last week it was Shia LaBeouf. This week it's this guy. Yo,
what do you mean?
That's some weirdo behavior.
That happened like years.
That's psycho.
That is psycho, bro. Yo, dude, don't be caring.
Another Maggie girl.
Yeah, fuck that.
That's some foul shit, man.
We don't endorse that on this show.
No, we don't.
At all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As I say that, I'm going to do it right now.
Hey, man.
Put some makeup on that motherfucker. You ain't going to see shit.
If you're white, you can put a Band-Aid on it. Just... it's rug burn, baby.
Just call it a cold sore.
That happened when I was a kid. I got it stuck in the zipper.
Yo, was it Shia LaBeouf that they say he put makeup on his genitals to make it like he didn't?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yo, all I know is FK Twigs is gonna make a fire ass album in the next 2 years, and I'm here for it. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be so good.
I do think it's kind of sick that like we like when something tragic to an artist happens, I think people get excited. They're like, oh man, it's music. I don't think it's all the time, but
sometimes it makes the music suffer though.
Sometimes it does, yeah. Not every artist operates better under trauma, yeah.
It made Kanye better.
You said it didn't?
It made him. Yeah, at first it did.
Yeah, at first it did for sure.
Which one was the first one that came out after Donna passed?
808s,
yeah. And then he got shot on, and then he made Dark Fantasy.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, did the traumatic experience of marrying Kim Kardashian make him a better artist?
They made Life of Pablo, which is a project I don't necessarily care for, but that's a lot of Kanye fans' like favorite album.
It's up there for me, and Asa knows this, but I'm a really big Kanye fan.
Life of Pablo is the only one I still listen to.
Yeah,
you can't listen to Yeezus?
I never liked it.
Yeah, why would you think Amir would like Yeezus, Abel?
Because Amir is open-minded enough.
Amir, no,
yeah, open-minded, but I don't like harsh. Yeah, I don't like harsh music. Yeezus is really
not everything on there is harsh.
No, there's some nice songs, but
got a few songs. I mean, Hold My Liquor. That's a good one you can listen to.
I was about to say that, man.
I can't hold my liquor.
Bound 2.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've never liked that song.
Bound?
Really?
No, I can never.
He's got like 100 samples on there.
I kind of like Bound 2 though.
Huh?
I think
I only like half of Yeezus. Half of it is good and half of it is poo garbage.
Man, I love that.
Bro, man, the intro is my shit. On Site.
Yeah. Yes.
When I heard that for the first time, I was like,
and when the way he came on to that track, Easy Season
approaching. Fuck whatever y'all been hearing. Fuck whatever y'all been wearing. A monster about to come alive again.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's got to get back to that.
And then, I would say I don't even listen to Kanye albums, to be honest with you. So like,
same.
There's really none that I really return to. Although I'm not gonna lie, there is I get this super nostalgic feeling every time I hear Graduation. Like every single song on there is just reminds me of third grade or just.
That is an extremely nostalgic album.
Yeah, it's
out there for me.
I saw this thing on Twitter. They had a video. It was breaking down the Michael Jackson sample on Good Life. And as soon as I saw the sample and all that shit, I just got chills. So I was like, oh man, I don't know.
Yeah, it's so good. So good.
Yeah, man. So All right, cool. Any news that occurred throughout the week that you guys thought was interesting or worth sharing? This one is quite common, but I just wanted to bring it up just to keep reiterating it. But I think Jeremiah, he caught COVID, and like the conditions that he were describing sounded horrible. He said like
He had to learn how to walk again.
Huh?
He had to learn how to walk again.
Yeah, like he had to go to rehab and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know what it's gonna take for people to start taking this shit serious.
I don't think they ever will.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
either.
right.
Especially now that there's like a
Vaccine.
there's like 3 or 4 actually.
Yeah.
We got Pfizer and Moderna, I think.
But I think Johnson & Johnson has one too.
I think that one might be coming.
Yeah.
Hopefully. I haven't heard about Johnson & Johnson.
A family company.
Yo, bro, they're gonna be filling niggas with like soap suds. They're not even.
Yeah, man. Like
The FDA is like, yeah.
it's conditioner.
Yeah, bro.
You know Lamar Jackson, the quarterback for the Ravens? He had that shit too. They say he slept for like 10 days straight.
Shit,
Jeez.
bro. And these are well, and he's an athlete, man.
Yeah. A world class athlete. And that shit fucked his body up.
Yeah, man. You know what?
He didn't have no asthma or nothing.
Yeah, bro. I mean, my friend caught it. I actually had a friend who caught it in the summer. But it was this dude's a tank. He's like a tiny guy, but he's a tank. He caught it, and he's like, "Oh man, I just thought I had like bronchitis or something for the week." No. So like he was perfectly fine, and then like he got tested again. They're like, "Oh man, you had COVID." He was like, "Oh really? Okay, cool." Like
Gave it to like 10 people.
yeah, man.
Yeah. Jesus.
Give it to his dog.
Dogs can catch COVID?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Wait,
man.
no, dog.
A dog
I think.
died.
Oh wait, yeah, a dog did die from COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
did
think
a
only
cat.
Oh really? Cats did?
right.
It's like only like a couple did, or maybe like 1 or 2.
It's not common, but it does happen sometimes. But them minks get it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like mass mink graves over in like over in them Eastern Europe countries or some shit like that.
Damn. Oh.
I forget which one. I think Sweden. I don't think it's Eastern Europe, but
Minks.
yeah,
Pray for the minks.
Yeah.
this is really unfortunate.
Damn.
No more coats. Sucks.
Yeah, man. Damn, that does suck. Yeah, but any other like news or anything, y'all?
I do have one quick question for the podcast. No news though. How do y'all feel about dog breeding and animal breeding in general, like for specific desired attributes and qualities?
Like for that, like, I mean, it's wrong. You're just creating something and fucking it up in the process. Like, I don't know, like a pug. Like it's been like designed in such a way that it's like eyes are basically falling out.
Yeah, when they sneeze, the eyes fall off their heads.
Basically.
Yeah, that's true.
Or like
They used to be wolves.
we was wolves. I love that meme. Have you seen that meme, Nick? It was like a pit bull and like an Egyptian garment, and like he's trying to make like a hotel, or he's like they're trying to make like a hotel dog. He's like, we was wolves, man.
I think breeders deserve paradise in hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to hell.
Yeah, I mean, just eugenics for dogs.
It really is.
Don't you know how like cats clean themselves?
Yeah.
They breeded those really long hair cats, and they can't clean themselves properly because their hair is too long for their tongues to get down to their bottom layer of hair and touch the skin.
That sucks.
So instead of actually cleaning themselves, they just get a bunch of hairballs. Like they've bred the animals so far to the point where they can't survive without us, and it's really fucked up.
Damn.
That is fucked up.
Yeah, we got to crack down on this.
I mean, you can't really crack down. I mean, you can crack down on it, but man, it's been happening for so long.
Yeah. I feel like the same people who like and advocate for mixed breeds also like and have mixed babies.
Oh yeah. So what they're gonna name
It's just like,
dog and
Eugenics weirdos. Those eugenics weirdos.
yeah.
they're gonna name their dog
They
and
like
baby Jaden.
And have the nut ass fucking bob haircut, which is covering one eye, shaved in the back, blonde highlights.
Yeah, man. Whole 9 yards. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for like the news portion of things. But yeah, I guess this is the end of the show for now. Then
We did it,
man.
A whole podcast. Look at that.
Yeah, man.
Success, man.
Success.
Look at
Pat
that.
on the back.
Who would have thought?
So,
Only cut out once.
Crack.
yeah.
Holy shit.
If you guys are still listening, then please send any questions that you have to the podcast email. We'll make sure to answer them in the next episode. I did not add the email in the description below, so I'll make sure to do that next time so we could get some questions.
Fucking failure.
Hey, man.
I was looking for it. I was going to send a question in, and then there's no fucking email.
I'm sorry, guys. I have failed you.
Sorry.
Yeah, but
I was going to be our first question.
all right. But yeah.
Keep drinking that bottle, man. Wash away all your sins and sorrows.
Yeah, man. I'm just trying to forget about the day. I'm going to go driving in a few minutes. Let's end it all.
You gotta listen to what Kim.
I'm gonna call Suicide to Kim. Oh my god, I hate that song. By the way,
Bleed, bitch, bleed.
yeah. But all right, y'all. Will we come back next week with another episode for y'all?
All right, deuces.
Peace.
Come for me, daddy.